Hi and welcome to Strength Universe. In today's video we're going to look at part 3 of the World Deadlift Championships. Today's video features 4 athletes, and those athletes are Rauno Heinla, Martin Licis, Laurence Shahlaei and Mikhail Shivlyakov. We will kick the video off with a look at Laurence Shahlaei. I will leave you to watch all the deadlifts and return at the end to discuss what we may see at the World Deadlift Championships.
Пожестче, Миша, пожестче, спину жестче, ноги включаешь, вверх, натянись жестче, натянись, мощнее. До конца, до конца, до конца, давай, 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 стоять. Отлично, 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 супер, 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 ну.
I think one of the things that always jump out about me with this athlete is he really commits himself. He is committed to making this lift.
Shivlyakov, with the blood running from his nose, that is common for him. He has that problem a lot. He is okay, but that lift will count. 974 pounds.
Hi and welcome back. Just to give you some context, I uploaded this video yesterday. Shortly after I uploaded it, Larry Wheels released his latest video that shows his last heavy deadlift session before he goes off to compete at the World Deadlift Championships. But what happened in that session does affect my predictions from the part 1 video. So I'm going to leave you to watch that. Then I'll come back at the end. I will discuss the 4 athletes that you've already seen, plus my updated prediction for Larry Wheels, and another update for the World Deadlift Championships.
Today is the last heavy deadlift session before Wembley, July 6th. Today the plan is 425. That goes smooth, 440. Now, I don't want to babble. Let's get right to it. I'm pumped, confident, we're fully recovered. Ain't do shit this week, but get psyched up. Let's go, hurry up! Up, come on! Up! Oh my God. All things to happen. I'll go again. It didn't. Good, hurry up! Up, come on up! Jesus. You know, I originally had my expectations to do 454 at the comp. Of course, that was too ambitious, so just gonna lower that a lot. You know, even 440 would be pretty ambitious right now, right? So the goal would be just to nail this 425 in competition.
So now that you've seen that, you've got a feel for Larry Wheels. An athlete never wants to fail a lift going into a major event like this, and as you've heard for yourself, it's been a massive blow in his confidence. Previously, he'd said that he wanted to achieve £1,000 or 454 kilograms. And in my part 1 video, I said I didn't think he'd achieve 454 kilos. It was simply too big a jump from where he was at the moment. But I did think he'd achieve 440, possibly a little bit more. And today's lift of 425 really looked on the cards. It looked like he had that lift if he hadn't made that slight error. But to go for it the second time after he failed was crazy. He said himself in the past that when you've gone for a lift and you've expelled all your energy, you'll never go and get it the second time. He should have walked away knowing that he probably had it and left it at that. At least it wouldn't have dented his confidence so much. So now, as you've heard it for yourself, Larry's going to probably do 425 at the World Deadlift Championships. I'm hoping he'll still attempt a little bit more. In regard to other information from the World Deadlift Championships, a couple of athletes have dropped out with injuries, but Giants Live haven't released any updates, so I'm not sure who those athletes are. But I do know that one of the replacements is Peter Bremner from Ireland, who is a former bodybuilder, strongman, and I think he's done a bit of powerlifting as well. And I'll let you watch some of his deadlifts here. Well, as you can see, Peter has a massive deadlift. I'm not sure whether he's competing in a whole competition or just a deadlift event, but either way, it's a massive achievement to have been invited, and I wish him the best of luck. In regard to the second athlete, I believe the replacement could be Rob Kearney, although I dare say we could see further withdrawals over the next few days due to injuries occurring at the World's Strongest Man competition, which is currently underway. Well, that covers the updates for the World Deadlift Championships. I'll now get back to my predictions for the 4 athletes you saw at the start of the video. I have unfortunately just found out that Laurence Shahlaei has had to withdraw from the World's Strongest Man competition after snapping his Achilles tendon in the second event. This is a massive blow for Laurence, who's been plagued with injuries over the years, and means he will have to retire from the World Deadlift Championships. I wish Laurence a speedy recovery and hope he can return to competition in the near future. Next up we have Rauno Heinla, who achieved his PB of 440 kilograms back in 2015. At this year's Arnold Africa he comfortably pulled 430 kilograms, and because of this I think we could see him up at 450, maybe even 460 kilos. Following on from Rauno, we have Martins Licis, whose 441 kg personal best was set at this year's Arnold Strongman Classic. He has also pulled a 440k deadlift at the 2017 World's Strongest Man, and looking at his recent training videos, it appears he has a lot more in the tank. I'm hoping to see Martins achieve at least 460 kg, if not a bit more. Finally, we have Mikhail Shivlyakov, who achieved his personal best of 442 kilograms at this year's Arnold Strongman Classic, which was a huge improvement of 36 kilograms over last year. In fact, I'd go so far as to say that Mikhail has the most improved deadlift of any athlete at the Arnold Strongman Classic or World's Strongest Man, and because of this I believe we're going to see him hit a new personal best of 460 kilograms. Well, that concludes part 3 of my 4-part series looking at the World Deadlift Championships, but I'd really like to know what you guys think, so please leave a comment below letting me know who you think will lift the most weight and how much you think that will be. If you've enjoyed this video, please support me by clicking like and subscribe. Thank you.